I am DJ Krate Digga of the Mighty Sound Champion crew on Release Radio. This is Sound Advice. I recently had a reader write in that I've been successful but feeling unfulfilled recently in life. I want to make some changes, but I don't know if it's a fad that I'll regret or an honest need to move on to the next chapter. How do I know before I make this decision that will be a big change to my life? I will start by saying this. Human beings naturally fight change. We oftentimes rationalize our current situation to prevent us from having to make decisions and making a change, no matter how clearly we know this current situation is not working for us. We oftentimes make decisions based on the potential of things and not off the reality of our current situation. So for example, if you know someone who is an excellent singer, but they refuse to get out of bed before 2 o'clock, that is an example of how we can say they have the potential to be so good, but the reality of their current situation does not lead to the potential success that we see in them. So, always ask yourself, is the current situation leading them down the path to the potential that we see in them? When we're talking about making decisions, especially when they're big decisions in life, we have to ask ourselves 3 things to know if we are equipped for this change. Number 1, do I have the education or training to be successful? So, that means do I have my bachelor's, master's, PhD, or do I have the job training or the skills needed for me to be successful? Whether that is specific job training for that profession, or if it's just touching up on our computer skills, because in 2013, we know that the computer, internet, Wi-Fi, all these technical and digital things have so much more importance than they did 10, 15 years ago when we may have started a job or career. Number 2, do I have the network or the connects to allow me to be successful? Do I know the people in the industry that will allow me to be successful? So if I want to be if I want to make movies, I don't have to know the big wigs in Hollywood, but I do need to have people in my network and connects inside the industry to help me be successful. Third, and this is the most difficult evaluator at times because it requires us to be honest about ourselves and honest to ourselves. Do I have the discipline or the drive to be successful in this change? So for example, I don't like to get up in the morning. I am not a morning bird. So if I'm working a job that starts at 3 p.m. and ends at 8 p.m., and I'm considering making a change to a job that works 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., do I have the discipline and the drive to get up in the morning, be to work on time, and to be successful? On the flip side, if I'm not a night person, if I like to be in bed by say 8, 9, 10 o'clock, do I want to make the change? And do I have the discipline and the drive to make the change from working a first shift job, say a 7 to 3 p.m. job, to working a 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. job? So, equipped for change. Do I have the education and the training? Do I have the network or connects? And lastly, do I have the discipline and drive to be successful? I'm going to share 3 songs with you to maybe help you inspire or help provide some clarity in your decision-making process. With all that being said, DJ Krate Digga of the Mighty Sound Champion crew on Release Radio. This is Sound Advice. You can catch me online at Krate Digga, KrateDigga on Twitter, or here 24/7, 365 on findmyrelease.tv. Peace and love. 1.